Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project. Now this is the highway that runs from Harborview in St. Andrew to Port Antonio in Portland. But we're going to talk about the St. Thomas leg of the highway. Now this is the actual road under construction that we're looking at. Now, the Prime Minister toured the project, the St. Thomas end of the project, this week. So we're going to go through an article that gives a lot of updates on what's going on with the project. Residents of St. Thomas are to see an improvement in conditions associated with the construction of the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project as the pace of the work increases, says Prime Minister the Most Honorable Andrew Holness. He gave the commitment during a tour of sections of the parish on Thursday, April 13, where he observed the progress of the project, pointing out that in undertaking this kind of infrastructure, the dislocation is almost unavoidable. The Prime Minister emphasized that the conditions with which residents have to contend can still be made better. He said that a meeting was held a day before the tour to discuss the areas of discomfort for the citizens, with the three main concerns identified being the dust nuisance, access to properties, and the condition of the driving surface. For dust, we agreed that the contractor and the National Works Agency will increase both the wetting and the supervision of wetting to ensure that the dust nuisance is controlled, the Prime Minister informed. Additionally, he said that the instructions have been given that the residents should be able to access their properties with relative comfort. As it relates to the driving surface, Mr. Holness explained that what I have said to the NAA, and I am sure they have given directions to the contractor, is that there should be at least one lane that is drivable, and that means that the surface should be relatively smooth, and they are now going to be working on that. Work is progressing. I am seeing the foundational infrastructure being put in, the culverts, the drains are being done, and I am also seeing the impact on the traffic and the drivers, he noted. The Prime Minister said that the tour was to give assurance to the residents that the pace of the work will step up and that we'll be moving forward and that we will be moving towards completion very quickly. Mr. Holness expressed that the sacrifice that the residents have made and the discomfort that they have had to experience is a sacrifice that is going to bear fruit for generations. Chief Executive Officer of the NAA, Everton Hunter, informed that to date 8.5 kilometers of the 14-kilometer 4-lane roadway from Harborview in St. Andrew to Albion in St. Thomas has been completed. He said that this puts the work on track to meet the new completion timeline of August this year. That was further affirmed by Prime Minister Holness, who commented that the deadline is well within reach. Mr. Hunter pointed out that the original contract for the project, which was road-only works, was amended to include water supply, sewage, and in some instances ducts for fiber optic cable, which expanded the scope and therefore added to the timeline. Alright, so that's the end of the article put out. So basically, in March, they had said, the government stated, or actually it was the Prime Minister stated, that the roadway from the Harborview Bridge to the Yallus Bridge would be finished by April 2023. So that deadline has been changed to August 2023. And the NAA director said that to date, 8.5 kilometers of the 14-kilometer 4-lane roadway from Harborview in St. Andrew to Albion in St. Thomas has been completed. So that is the section between the Harborview Bridge and the Yallows Bridge. Also, as this project has created a lot of problems for the residents in the area. They have actually blocked the roads, but have complained bitterly. And so that's why the Prime Minister was talking about the dust and the access to homes and the road surface. We have videos up. Check out the Yallows Road and you'll see the actual road that the persons have to drive on. So August 2023 is a more feasible date, and the work is being done by China Harbour Engineering Company, and they are also the contractor that's doing Highway 2000 from Maypen to Mandeville. So they are very experienced in the building of roads. So I think based on what we've seen driving on this road, because we've give updates on this project every 2 weeks, we were giving updates every week to see how they would meet the April 2023 deadline. So you can check out those videos and you will see that some sections of the road are actually completed. So August 2023 is not impossible. It's actually, the road might actually be finished before August 2023. But some sections are finished and you can see what the road is going to look like. So remember, it's a 4-lane dual carriageway. So between the Harborview Bridge and 10 or 11 miles Bull Bay, the road is going to run along the existing roadway. So what they're doing is upgrading the 2 lanes of the original main road to 4 lanes. So you can see that work being done, and that section will definitely finish by August because they have cleared away all the structures to make the 2 additional lanes, and you can actually see the 4 lanes. It's just that they have to be paved and the concrete barricade put in, and in some sections they are putting in the barricade. And then from 11 miles to the Suncoast Adventure Park, a new road has been built. Bridges, everything. So that section is practically finished. It's just where the new road meets the existing main road, they're doing some work. And that definitely will be finished by August. But between 10 miles and where they're doing that work, right where the new road meets the existing road, that road is finished with the exception of the work being done. So it definitely can be done. Alright guys, we'll keep you guys updated on this project every 2 weeks. So remember to like, share and subscribe. Have a good day.